Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. I'm Kenny, aka Meek The Ghost, and today I'm going to be doing my very first cooking video. Where I'll be making my humble version of lemon piccata without breading. In the first portion of the video, I'll be showing how to make it without white wine because my wife, she doesn't like the acidic bite of it. That version. And at the end, the second portion of the video, after we see her eat, we will have my version where I actually put a little bit of white wine into the sauce. Alrighty, well, wish me luck, and thank you for joining me. So before I start cooking, before I do my video, I'm actually going to sous vide my chicken. I actually got these from Costco, already pre-wrapped. Got a nice solid thickness. So I'm going to boil this water. And then I'm going to put two breasts of chicken inside, and I'm going to cook them for about 40 minutes to an hour, just to get them nice and juicy, so it won't lose the flavor. The boiling won't get it away because it's stuck in the bag. It's going to be like practically steamed in its own juices, so it can come out nice and tender, and it'll also be very fast for me to cook when I give it that nice pan sear. So my seasonings I'm going to be using for my chicken is just going to be simple seasonings. We have regular Morton salt, McCormick black pepper, and Italian seasoning, which I got from Costco. So today's ingredients will include the seasoning I made earlier, capers, artichokes, butter. I'm using unsalted butter from Tillamook, extra virgin olive oil, and lemon juice. Okay, so I'm actually using Barilla thick spaghetti. Normally I would use linguine, but this is what we're going to actually plate our chicken on top of. And I'm going to get that nice and boiled. I'm going to cook that down before we start on our searing of the chicken. So here I've already completed sous videing my chicken, and I've butterflied it open to show you that it's thoroughly cooked all the way through, and it's still nice and tender, nice and moist. So to test the noodle, one, you could either use your fingers and see if it cuts through very evenly and very fast. Two, you could throw it on the wall, and if it sticks, that's al dente, perfectly to the teeth. I'm biting it right now. So most people I know, they don't rinse the noodles, but I do it because I'm doing two things. Is what most people, one is that I'm actually blanching it, which stops the process of it cooking, so it doesn't get soggy and overdone. And two is I'm washing off the old starch that comes with the noodle. So I'm going to start with making our sauce. So I'm going to cook some chunks of butter, and I'm going to also add some extra virgin olive oil. And we're putting kind of a lot of butter because this is going to be a buttery sauce. Put our oil in there so the butter doesn't burn. Try to get that around. Melt that down, turn it on heat. We're gonna reduce it from a decently high to a medium to low. And sorry, I only have an induction stove. And I'm gonna add our lemon juice. I'm just using whatever I had around the kitchen. Here's our capers that we're putting in. Gonna have some of them soak in our thing. Cook that up a little bit. And I know not everybody puts artichoke, but personally I prefer to put artichoke in mine for that extra bite. Oops. And in there, some nice pickled artichoke hearts from Costco. And I've got the capers from Costco as well. I'm gonna break down the artichoke. I'm gonna mix that around for a bit. And if you want, you can also put in a little bit of garlic, which I am actually gonna do. But I'm gonna let that go for just a few seconds before I do. I'm gonna spoon in maybe about half a tablespoon of diced garlic. I'm going to use my butter knife. It's a little easier to get to it. So I don't have a... There we go. That should be plenty. And we're going to try to get our sauce to go around. I'm going to try to rotate my my artichoke stem. Okay, so I flipped them over. Get that going around a bit. Now that we got these ready, I'm going to kick up the heat again. I'm going to add our chicken breasts. And I've already seasoned one side. I butterflied them, as you've seen earlier. And now with the seasoning, I'm going to put them seasoned side down, right into the mix. And I have them butterfly so they're less than an inch on both sides, so to get them nice and thoroughly cooked. Eventually, after it's done cooking, after I give it a nice little braise, I'm going to chop them up, and that's gonna I'll come back and show you later. We're here back with the remainder of our seasoning. We're just gonna coat the back of our chicken pieces. Okay, so I flipped the chicken over and I'm letting it marinate in the butter roux we made with our lemon and our capers and artichoke and our seasonings. So you see it's starting to yellow, it's starting to absorb the flavor. So I got that sear on the chicken, and as you see, it's all the way yellow through. So I'm gonna because it's for Robin and I. Normally a person would leave it full as this because it looks beautiful, but because it's just the two of us, I'm actually gonna chop these chickens. I'm gonna slice them into smaller pieces so I can plate them on our food and it'll last longer over the duration. So we got Robin's plating. Gonna get that over the thing. We pour the sauce over her artichokes and capers. Alright, now that the food has been plated, Robin is gonna eat her meal. This is her first bite of the chicken. You like it, love?
It's interesting, yeah.
Interesting?
Mm-hmm.
Anything wrong with it?
Kind of dry, but that's not the cook's fault. It's good. I like the sauce.
Eat it with the noodle.
Yeah, I am.
I got the buttery sauce in the noodle and on the chicken.
This is really good.
Is it very dry?
No, just dry.
Just a little bit?
But I love the sauce. The sauce is amazing.
How's the noodle? Is the noodle dry? Is it overcooked?
Perfect. And the lemony taste is delicious.
Does the noodle have a nasty floury taste to it?
So that's why you should always clean it first. I advise you to clean it. I see the difference in it.
Has it turned soggy?
Good.
Alright, what would you rate it?
I would rate it a 4.5. That's a good rating. Out of 5. Hot 5 being like immaculate. The only thing is just the dry chicken, but I think it's the type of chicken we have.
It's chicken breast.
Yeah, it's hard to cook anyways. That's what I've heard.
Alright, well thank you, love, for your honest opinion.
This is so good. I have to keep eating it.
Well, in my chicken piccata, I actually did put a little bit of white wine. Robin doesn't like wine in hers, so that's why I made it separate. So I've used a cooking white wine from which I got from Winkle. You can probably find it at any grocery store, Safeway, Star Market, and the usually at a far back where the pickles are. So letting it all that lemon juice, wine, butter, capers simmer into my chicken. I'm gonna add artichoke. I also have, again, about half a tablespoon of garlic in it. Get that right over there. Alrighty. Get that as the butter. Alright, Robin's tasting my chicken the way I like it. So how's it?
It's good.
You like it your way or you like it my way?
I like it your way. I should have put the wine in there. Dang.
Well, thank you guys for joining us and watching our video. That'll be it for us today. Well, thank you so much again for watching. You guys have a great day.